Odilo Sports Info here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, let's get into this video. Um, I don't know what's wrong with these fans out here, but it seems like they trying to attach Boots Ennis to Terrence Bud Crawford, right? But him and Earl Spence Jr. is already, connected. So I don't understand why they trying to connect this young lion to the older dudes. He's supposed to stay with the guys that's around his caliber, right? So I just don't get it. I just don't. I mean, it's like every time Boots is about to have a fight or something like that, it's bring up Crawford. It's bring up Crawford, right? That's not going to sell tickets for him. I just showed y'all earlier that the fight is doing horrible, so it's not going to sell tickets for him. So, just let Boots grow. I don't understand why these guys want to move this man so fast, right? They want to throw him in a ring with a knockout artist, and he haven't even been in a ring with a guy who can punch as hard as Crawford. He doesn't have the experience. He doesn't have the experience yet. Let him gain a little bit more experience, and then we probably can see the fight, right? Even though I really don't even want to, I want Boots Ennis to take on Virgil and take on the younger guys, right? The Connor Benns and take on them, right? He got his own little class. But it just seems like every time, he has a fight coming up, it's always Crawford name being brung up. Oh, he can do this to Crawford. Oh, he says he's better than Crawford. Oh, something about Crawford. It's like, bro, that's how you know Crawford is the man, right? Because everybody want to attach their name to this man. Everybody want to attach their name to him. Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Jerron Boots Ennis, right? They all trying to tag their name to Terrence Bud Crawford. Oh man, but Boots Ennis, he'll knock out Terrence Crawford. Boots Ennis will do this. Hey, good morning, Peak Fury. Top of the morning, young lady. Yeah, man. But I just don't understand it, man. Like, and I'm really like, it's kind of pathetic. It's like, come on, y'all, like, grow as boxing fans. Don't throw Jerron Boots Ennis to the wolves. Why they want to throw him to the wolf so early? Right? They want to throw him to the wolf because they think he can, they think that he got the skills to pay the bills to, you feel what I'm saying, to get with Terrence Crawford. He haven't been hit by somebody who hits as hard as Terrence Crawford. And I done seen Jerron Boots Ennis get hit flush. And if Terrence Crawford land a punch that, like Lipinets landed, I mean, come on, bro. We're going to see. See, I'm not saying that I got a thing against Philly fighters, but I just got a thing against all that showboating and all that, all that too much showboating. Showboating always showboating fighters always lose. They always, they always eventually get clipped. Trying to do some, some old slick fancy stuff, trying to look cute in the ring. Right? But I hope that Jerron Boots Ennis, I hope he doesn't do that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But me, I'm just looking at a guy like Tevin Farmer, right, from Philly, right? A good mover, great boxing skills, right? All that. Just not a switch hitter, but he's a great mover. He can move, he can dodge, he can do all that, right? Get flashy, all that. But what happened? He has lost multiple times. right? Multiple times. I'm not comparing. I'm not trying to compare Jerome Boots Ennis to to Terran Farmer, but it's like that's just the Philly style. That's just what Philly fighters do. Don't know about him fighting Crawford, but that 28-0-6, he has to be ready for someone at this point. Oh yeah, like like they built up his name, Pink Fury, on low competition. See, they moved him along slow. They didn't move him along, they didn't fast pace him. They moved him along, slowly, whatever. So now he got 28 fights with 26 knockouts. And, like it looks, it's impressive. Yeah, because he had to get the guys up out of there, but it's the competition level. The hardest person that he fought, what was Lipinets? Delorme? That's it. A old Delorme and a washed up Lipinets. That's not impressive. Not saying he not the goods. I'm not saying he not the goods. I'm not saying he not the goods. I just don't, I just don't like all that showboating stuff. That showboating stuff just really gets to me. It's like, bro, just beat this dude up and then, you feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, man, like they gonna get that man, they gonna get him hurt, like because Jerome Boots Jerome Boots Ennis, he more intelligent than that. Right. He's not gonna listen to the cult members. He's not gonna follow, what they say. I already know Jerome Boots Ennis. He's smarter than that. I mean, for real. He's way more intelligent than that to, to go off, these narratives and, all this bull. Right? Because if you guys don't notice, they trying to attach to Jerome Boots Ennis because they see Earl Spence Jr. falling off. That's why they trying to attach to Jerome Boots Ennis. I can see him fighting Earl Spence next. I don't believe Spence versus Crawford fight is happening next. Or no, but what I see next is Spence versus with Spence versus Stantionis and Jerome Boots Ennis. He gonna probably have to take on somebody else in the IBF to become that mandatory. So that'll give Earl Spence Jr. a little more time to to milk it on out. That'll give him a little more time to milk it on out, so he can he can take on that mandatory next year. Right, like that IBF mandatory, even though he owed the IBF a mandatory first before the WBA. But from from what Stantionis was saying, he was saying, hey, I want my shot. Like either Spence gonna have to drop the belts. Drop the belt, or he can fight me. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? He said like either he could drop the belt, I can fight somebody else, or he can fight me. So Stantionis, he basically letting it be known, like, hey, I'm next up. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? I'm about to go to the WBA and I'm about to demand my stuff, and they gonna either give me some step aside money, or he gonna have to fight or vacate that belt. He gonna have to do something. Jerron is a talented young man. I mean, he should be ready for one of the belt. The skills are clearly there. Yeah, like Pink Fury. Like the whole thing is, if Earl Spence Jr. wouldn't have been playing around, right, they could be already at 154. Him and Terrence Crawford, they could already be out the division and out the way. They could already be out the way, and Jerome Boots Ennis to have a clear shot at all the belts. Right here, have a clear run. But like since it got Spence there, since it got Crawford there, he's gonna get, he's gonna get held up. That's just how it is. He's gonna get held up. They're not gonna put him in no championship fight. Not this year. He's not gonna get a championship fight this year. Next year, yeah, maybe. Right? And that's after Spence move up and he vacates those. He vacates those those belts. Oh yeah. It's not a guarantee that he can beat Jerron. Yeah. It's not a guarantee, but that pressure, like it's all about the pressure. It's all about the pressure with Earl Spence. Can you handle his pressure? If you can handle his pressure, then you got a great chance of beating him. Right? If you got good feet like Sean Porter, which Jerron Boots Ennis does have those. Terrence Crawford has good feet too. Right? If you have power, Jerron Boots Ennis has power, and Crawford. Sean Porter just didn't have power. Right? But if Sean Porter would have had power, he would have, oh man, like he was already hurting Spence. I mean, so just imagine if he had power, he would have probably knocked him down. I mean, for real, he would have probably knocked down Spence a couple of times. Right? Because he was spinning him around and had him spinning like a top. So, for me, like, I just hate how they just trying to just fast track this guy to Crawford. It's like, he's the IBF mandatory. He about to become the IBF mandatory. He's not going after Crawford. Obviously, he's not going after Crawford. It's obvious he's not going after Crawford, right? But the thing is, it's why the WBO why they put Keith Thurman in that number 4 spot is just in case this guy right here, Terrence Bud Crawford, he go up to 154. They're gonna try to slide Keith Thurman right in that WBO spot, right? They're gonna try to slide him right up in there. But the thing about it though is that Terrence Bud Crawford, he'll mess around and come back down. I think Crawford will get a chance. Oh yeah, man. Like Crawford, he already said, like, yeah, man, like, I want him to, I mean, like, y'all got to let him grow. Said the same thing about Virgil Ortiz. He said, man, he not ready, you know, y'all got to let him grow. I mean, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he not trying to be cocky, but it's like, damn, like, he ain't gonna get no credit if he beat a Jerron Boots Ennis. What they gonna say? What they gonna say if he go in there and he knock out Jerron Boots Ennis? Like, what is gonna be the word? Oh, Jerron Boots Ennis was green. He didn't have no fights. He haven't fought nobody. Right? It's gonna be the same thing with Virgil Ortiz. Oh, he haven't fought nobody. He haven't did this. He haven't did that. So the man, he ain't gonna get no credit. Right? So he like, hey, I'm just trying to go after Spence and Jermell Charlo. Right? Because if I beat Spence, they're gonna try to discredit me, but hey, I'll be undisputed. Right? So it really won't matter. Hey, I'll be undisputed. I have all 4 of the belts, so it really won't even matter to me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And if I go up and beat Jermell Charlo, hey, they can criticize me, but I'll be undisputed again. So it don't even matter. Right? You can criticize me when I'm the number 1 person in the division. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you can criticize me all you want, but I'm the number 1 welterweight. You can criticize me all you want, but I'll be the number 1 person at 154. Right? That's the difference of being criticized by fighting, you know, dudes who trying to build, you know? That's the difference of being criticized on that right there. Because I think that Crawford, he wouldn't take that criticism like that. He'd be like, oh well, hey, it don't matter. Hey, I'm unified. Hey, I got the lineal title. Hey, I'm in the ring. Hey, it don't matter what they say. They can criticize me all they want then. You feel what I'm saying? But if you beat a Jerron Boots Ennis, then it's going to be like, oh, man, like, damn, man, he wasn't ready. You know, and then everybody would turn on Jerron Boots Ennis. Oh, he was a hype job. He was this, he was that, he was this, he was that. Right? Instead of just letting that young man grow. But which he, hey, like, you know, it's up to them. You know what I'm saying? If they want to fight. Hey, it's up to them. But me, I just favor Crawford. I just favor Crawford against any welterweight. Like, I feel like no welterweight can beat Crawford. And nobody at 160 can beat, at 154 can beat Crawford. All right, now people at 160, yeah, I think somebody at 160 probably can get him. But who knows? Maybe Larissa's next year become champion. He would deserve credit. He's a young kid who went after Terry Carl. He could, even like Keith Thurman. He's on the hype. Oh yeah, he already called out Keith Thurman, you know, but Keith Keith Thurman, he act like he didn't even know who Jerron Boots Ennis is. It's like, bro, Keith, he don't want to be a gatekeeper. That's all it is. That's why Sean Porter retired, because he did not want to be no gatekeeper, right? So he like, hey, I'm out of here. Hey, I lost all my big fights. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, I was a 2-time, welterweight champion. Hey, I'm gone. Right? You know what I'm saying? And he always wanted to do podcasts anyway. Sean Porter, he always wanted to run his mouth through podcasts anyway. And he said that about 6 years ago, that he was going to stop boxing early and start a podcast. Yeah, but yeah, though, man. But I just feel like, like him, Virgil, Conor Ben, all them guys, they need to just stay away from these dudes right here. Let them fight. Right? We've been waiting on this fight for 4 years, almost 5 years. And it's like, bro, let them fight. Don't jump in the way. Don't get in the way. Right? Because you will piss off fans. You will piss them off. Right? And Jerron Boots Ennis, I'm pretty sure he know that. He like, no, I'm not trying to hop in the way of that. I'm not trying to hop in the way of they undisputed fight. Right? But yeah, man, but it's up to the discretion of the WBA if they're gonna let Spence slide or not, right? To unify with Crawford for undisputed. So it's up to them. So all Al Heyman got to do is, grease a couple pockets and have them send out the article. I agree. Yeah. Like they need to be fighting. Like, like they in their own league. Like I'm not saying that they can't be as good as the other dudes, but it's like, no, they the younger dudes. You let them fight. They can fight 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? Spence will not fight Anticiano on the more like it's less dangerous with only 14 fights, but wait for Spence to not fight with Crawford. Also remember Heyman was going to sell him to Canelo. Yeah. Now that's what I had said. I said, yeah, man, he gonna fight Stantionis because that's what it's looking like right now. It's looking like that mandatory is about to get brung up out of nowhere, and they gonna spring that on us, man. And then after that mandatory get brung up, you guys, I'm not talking about this Spence versus Crawford no more. I'm not gonna talk about it no more, man. I'm gonna find somebody else to talk about. I'm gonna talk about everything else but them. Right? I'm gonna talk about everything else but them fighting each other, man. Because I mean, come on, man. At some point, we got to put down our foot. I mean, come on, man. At some point, we got to say no. No more of the bull. No more of this side of the street bullshit. No more of this A side, B side. No more. We don't want no more. Either give us the fight or F the fight. Straight up. That's how I feel at this point. Either give me the fight or I don't even want to see the damn fight. Fuck the fight. I mean, for real. Man, and I don't even care no more. Like Crawford, he's still gonna be my, like my favorite fighter, but I don't even care about the fight no more. If the Mando comes up, Heyman approved it. I said, what? Yeah, bro. Like you already know, man. Like they didn't did it before, man. They got Udanis Ugas out of that fight for a reason, right? They got him out of that fight for a reason because they didn't want to go straight into the Crawford fight. Right? Because remember what Spence said. He said, I don't need a tune-up. So you could have took on Crawford. Right? You said that you didn't need a tune-up, so you could have took on Crawford. Crawford was a free agent. But you stepped by him and you went to go and get Udanis Ugas out of a damn tournament. You and Al Heyman paid Stantionis step-aside money so you can unify with Ugas. Right? Now, all the Stantionis got to do is go to the WBA, Al Heyman and them go to the WBA and say, hey, call that mandatory. In the WBA, that's all they got to do is say, hey, Spence, he can't step by Stantionis. He can't do nothing. He has to give us this mandatory. And if he doesn't give us this mandatory, we're going to strip him of the WBA title. And then what all of the Spence fans going to be saying, oh, don't y'all want undisputed, right? Y'all want undisputed, right? He can't go by Stantionis unless the belt going to get taken, even though we wasn't even giving a fuck about undisputed when it first started, right? They both had one belt. Well, one of them had one belt. Spence had one belt. Crawford didn't even have a belt yet, and we wanted to fight. They both had one belt. We wanted to fight. Spence had two belts. Crawford had one belt. We wanted to fight. So knock that shit off, man. Man, so knock it off. Yes, it will be great for undisputed, but if it comes down to it, drop the damn belt and get your ass in the ring, man, and stop playing. And stop playing with us, bro. Oh, yes, Tyrone, man. Like, it's sad, bro. Salute. Ugis Armani was always, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, as Spence, yeah. Yeah, man. Like, it's really crazy, though, you guys. Like, it's like, man, it's like, come on, man. Like, come on. Y'all think that we don't see the writing on the wall? These suits, they actually think that they very more. I mean, like, they didn't fool us for a while. They fooled us for a while, right? But once you see a pattern, you better catch on to that pattern. You better, okay. Oh, okay. I know what y'all about to do, right? I know exactly what y'all about to do. Y'all about to try to pull this bull, right? Then y'all think that Spence, he's going to get away with it. No, he not. Spence is going to get turned on, right? People are going to start turning on Spence like Keith Thurman. Watch. If he don't give us this Crawford fight, people are going to start turning on Earl Spence like they turned on Keith Thurman. Right? When Keith Thurman didn't want to fight Earl Spence Jr., people are going to start turning on his ass, man. Right? Because the writing is on the wall who want to fight. It's on the wall. This man been consistent. He been calling you out consistently for years. He haven't wavered. He haven't moved. Right? Like the only time that he said he was done with the fight is when you said, why he show up to my fight? I wouldn't show up to his fight. Come on, bro. Saturday night is a battle for undisputed. Are you guys excited? Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I was thinking about going to that fight, Pink Fury. It's like 10, 15 minutes away from the house. I was thinking about going there, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they got a ton of tickets left. So, hey, I know his tickets still available. I know his tickets still available, man. Like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Same shit. It was a baby top rank, fake as they come. Same gameplay with us every fight. And I'm 50. Oh, yeah, bro. Like, you know, man, like, it's sad, man. They don't want to give us these black on black fights no more. All black. Black people fighting black people don't sell. Right? So they want to put, you know, black versus Hispanic, black versus Filipino, black versus, you know, like whatever, you know, like black versus Puerto Rican, black versus Cuban, right? They don't want to put it, you know, two black Americans in the ring. They don't want to do that. Right? They do not want to put two black Americans in the ring for some reason. So all that's telling us is that they do not respect our dollar. Tim Smith said, oh, we thieves, right? What up, T-Pitts? They attached themselves with a fighter with no plans of fighting them. As soon as Crawford signed the TC, I knew, oh yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they was mad about him signing back to top rank, but it's like, how could you be mad about him signing back to top rank? Did the PBC offer him some money when he was a free agent? No, the PBC didn't offer him no money. They wasn't trying to pick him up. Bob Arum offered him more money than what he was already getting. Man, so why wouldn't he sign back there? That'd be dumb not to. You sign back for 3.5, you guaranteed 3.5. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is Jamel loading up his punch? He telegraphed everything again. It's going 12. See, he make it just. Oh, yeah. You have to be mad. All the smoke was on their platform. Oh, yeah, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on. Like, man, and then they always say, oh, yeah, like he'll be guaranteed a fight. Right, if he go and sign with the PBC. So why in the hell haven't Keith Thurman and what's his name haven't fought yet, man? So he wouldn't be guaranteed nothing. You're not guaranteed nothing unless they want to fight you. Bob offered 3 to 3.5 guaranteed plus ring girls in press conference. LOL. Al don't like women. Oh man, like it's something, huh? Huh? Damn. Damn, I never did notice that, Punch Quote. Damn, he don't got no ring girls, huh? Or do he? Damn, that's crazy. He said, think he will make adjustments this time around. He's still dangerous. Oh, yeah. Like Jamel, he's still dangerous. He's still dangerous. But he can't go up in there and take Castano as no joke and just think he just going to run over him. Right? He got to catch him with something like he caught him in the first fight because he had Castano buzzed and Castano had him buzzed. So, you know, they got the... It's going to be a chess match, like, you know what I'm saying? But Castano, he has to get on the inside. So the jab would be the best thing for, you know, for what's the name to use. You feel what I'm saying? Keep that jab pumping, right? He has to keep that jab pumping. Man, and when he try to come in, you got to throw, you know, you got to throw check hooks and you got to throw uppercuts, man. Yeah, man, but all he had to do was box. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's all he had to do was box, stay behind his jab, move, stay behind his jab. When he see him trying to come in, check hook, turn, you know, pivot. I mean, like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, like, he come in with his head down, throw an uppercut. I mean, like, you know, he got the... Right, because he should have lost the first. I mean, like, he should have lost that fight too. Like, he should have lost that fight too. He should have 2 losses on his record. Could be wrong, but it's boxing. Yeah, anything can happen for sure. That it's at the Digital Center. Nah, bro. It's at the Dignity. It's at the Dignity Health Park in Carson, California, and it's gonna be outdoors. It's an outdoor event. Yeah, man, it's an outdoor event, bro. And it's like, you feel what I'm saying? It's nice though. Nice though. It's real nice though. It's a real nice place though. It's a real nice place though. It's big, you feel what I'm saying? It's really not a bad seat in the damn house, to be honest. I mean, you feel me? But wait, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me share it with you. And see, now this is where it's gonna be at right there. It's gonna be right here. And see, this is where it's gonna be at. It's gonna be at the Dignity Health Park right there. That's where the LA Galaxy play. No, it's a soccer arena. That's where the LA Galaxy play. The soccer team, our soccer team in LA. And we got another one. They got another soccer arena, but down there on it's on Figueroa and Martin Luther King. So we got 2 soccer arenas out here now. Shit, now we about to have 2 basketball arenas. You know, like LA is getting turned up, man. What stadium to the right? Oh, they both the same thing. They both the same thing, bro. They both the same picture. Secure. Upset Valdez to me, upset Canelo. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, you know, like Reynoso, he going through it right now. I bet you that he probably over there like, what the hell is going on? Right. I heard that Canelo and them that they tore up the locker room before they left out. You know, before they left out the locker room, he was so pissed off. Yeah. Yep. If he catch him clean, like he almost dropped him the first fight. You feel what I'm saying? He caught him, and Castano just, you know, he just froze. And, you know, like Jermell Charlo, he couldn't jump on him. Not at the bottom of the picture of the right. Let me see. What's talking about? Oh, that just shows how to get up in there and all that. Yeah, you know, like it's a good building though. It's nice. It's nice up in there though. That's where they just had the Rigo. They had Rigo versus Casamera. He was up in there. They had that fight up in there too, like Rigo versus Casamera. Yeah, they had that fight up in there too, bro. But it's a good arena though, man. Like, you know, like if they can bring Charlo out here constantly, you feel what I'm saying? And you know, he can build up a fan base out here. Right, but you just can't just come out here one time and then we don't see you for another year and then you no, bro, it ain't gonna work like that, man. You will never get a fan base out here in Cali. You'll never get one. Man, Canelo got knocked down at the end of the 7th. He got caught with the right and flew damn near through the rope. Saved by the exactly, man. Like you know, man, like Bivol wasn't playing with him. Bivol was not playing with that man. You feel what I'm saying? Like Bivol took that as okay, you coming up to my weight, I'm about to fuck you up. That's how he took it. And that's how you supposed to take it. That's what Earl Spence Jr. should have been doing to Terrence Crawford, right? You come up to my weight and you call me out, okay, I'm about to fuck you up. I don't need to go through all these stipulations, all that. No, I'm about to beat your ass, bro. Right? Just because you coming up here and you think you all tough, all right. Al, make the fight, man. Al, make the fight, bro. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to knock this dude out. Oh yeah, no, he was hungry, still hungry too. Like he want more money. He like, man, like if you want a rematch, bro, you got to give me more money. Period. Shit, I hear me. Shit, I want $6-7 million now to fight your ass. Oh yeah, man. Like they only do it when they know, when they think they can beat the guy. Exactly. That's why Earl Spence Jr. That's why he was chasing around, you know, Thurman. You feel what I'm saying? He was chasing around Thurman because he thought he can beat Thurman. Even though it was part of the plan too, you know, it's crazy. Like I think he got $2 million for the fight. Oh yeah, bro, he got low ball. He got $2 million. The $2 million for the fight, but he really didn't get low ball because his fight before that he only made $500K. So Canelo shit broke him off, to be honest. Right? If you made $500K and then you fight me, you make $2 million, bro. Like shit, I didn't quadruple your right. Shit, I didn't give you 4 times as much than what you made. So Canelo gave him a good payday, you know, for what he was making. That's a fact. But the next fight, right? If Canelo want to, you know, if he want to, you know, try his luck, and I don't think he should try his luck, right? Because Canelo gonna get knocked the hell out, bro. He better leave Bivol alone. Just go to the Triple G fight. Let it die on down, right? Just give these boxing fans a couple of months. Everybody will forget, right? Then you just go and just sign the Triple G fight. right? Because that's what I think you're gonna do anyway. I think you just, you capping about, rematching Bivol, and then you just gonna, you're gonna fade it on out. You're gonna let it fade on out. Then you're gonna sign the Triple G fight for September, right? Then you're gonna go in there, stop Triple G, right? Because I have you stopping Triple G at this point, man. Because what he went through with Murata, it's like, bro, I mean, Canelo's gonna punish him. So, right, you get a stoppage, bam, now you back on top, right? Now everybody didn't forgot about that you lost to Bivol. Your fans, they gonna play protection, they gonna cover you. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how boxing go. That's why I be trying to, that's just how boxing go, you guys. But yeah, man, but Bivol was hungry as hell. And I suggest Canelo stay away from that man at this point, right? Stay away from him. He's, man, is he younger? Is Bivol younger than Oh, okay. Now you don't want to see a third fight. Me either. I don't want to see a third fight either, Pink Fury. But at this point, that's the only way that Canelo can go. Right? Wait, hold on, you guys. Yeah, guys, I'm back. Oh, okay, now he 31. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Is he younger than Canelo? Benavides in LA. Big Charlie in San Antonio, easy money for him. He going full be stupid like Wilder. Yeah, man. Like he don't know, man. I don't really know, man. Like I don't really know about Al Heyman. Al Heyman doesn't know nothing about demographics and building up a damn fighter. Cause it's like, bro, what are you doing? Yeah, like Jose Benavidez, he'll be big out here. Big. Like you keep on putting him in a Staples Center or you put him in this, this health, this Dignity Health Park. Bro, you keep on putting him there. He keep on putting on shows. He gonna have a huge fan base. Huge. All the Latinos gonna come out for Jose Benavidez. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, Showbiz, he give out good content. Yeah, but it's. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, come on, you guys. They just gonna keep on trying to attach people to Terrence Bud Crawford at this point. It's gonna be Boots. You feel what I'm saying? Like Earl Spence Jr. should be a damn shame of himself, right? Because it's like, man, bro, like, what's up with you, bro? Like, you don't got. You keep on saying that you your own promoter. I'm my own promoter. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this. I'm that. No, you're not. Stop playing. You're not nothing. You're not your own promoter. Right? You're listening to Uncle Al. Right? You're listening to your uncle, the wizard. Man, he giving you bad advice, man. That's ruining your damn career. You feel what I'm saying? Charlo on Castano injury, postponed. Stop the bullshit. Something ain't right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now this is from when he had got from when he got injured. No, I never got to see no paperwork or nothing Charlo said. They were They cap, man. Well, hey, bro, like they could have been capping on your ass. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, he was still in the gym running. Charlo said recently he was still swimming. That arm, if you got a bicep tear, let's break the shit down. This dude crazy. If you got a bicep tear, let's break that shit down. Let's break that shit down. Y'all following him. Y'all watch him. Y'all watch him more than I am. That motherfucker got a bicep tear, and he outside running, swinging that arm, acting like he punching with that arm. Come on, stop the bullshit. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with these people. That dude is just. Oh man, can't you just imagine his face when he said it though? Like, man, that dude is funny as hell, man, to me, man. Like, bro, he should be a damn comedian for real, bro. Like, the dude funny. I mean, with his antics, you be like, damn, man, this dude Jermell Charlo. It's like, bro, take a chill pill, bro. Chill the fuck out. Yeah, man, I think this gonna be a good fight though, you guys. Like, I think it's gonna be very competitive fight, man. Because I think Custio Clayton, I think he gonna come with something. And man, like I just hope that Jerron Boots Ennis that he ain't really taking that man lightly. Like you know what I'm saying? Man, that he just gonna go up in there, you feel what I'm saying? He just gonna do what he do. It's like, nah, bro, don't think that. Please be on your A game. You feel what I'm saying? Because it got everybody losing this year, bro. You do not want to be one of those guys. 2-hour Charlo Castano press conference. Damn, 2 hours. Miss Harrison jumping. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. They got a lot, man. Yeah, bro. Like it's really sad though, man. Like how they just do, it's like, man, like they better. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like Clayton, he can box, bro. Like shit, like Custio Clayton, and he got an engine. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like he gas out. It ain't like he be gassing out. Nah, bro, he got an engine. So this is gonna be a step. This is a step up fight for Jerron Boots Ennis. It's a step up fight, you guys. Hey, like people probably don't know Custio Clayton and all that stuff, but it's a step up fight. It's a step up fight. Custio Clayton is a pretty decent fighter in my book. But if Jerron Boots Ennis go up in there and blow him out, hey, shit, I could be told. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He could be the man, the truth, right? I'm expecting trash talk between those two. The part Jamel was pissed off. Oh yeah, man. Like like they gonna that'd be a hell of a press conference right there. I think that Jermell Charlo he'll get Terrence Crawford to come out of his comfort zone. Jermell Charlo would get Crawford to really come out of his comfort zone to start talking big shit, man. I'm telling you. Because they literally don't like each other. They don't like each other, right? They don't like each other. Those two guys don't like each other for real. Styles make fight. It's tailor made for Boots. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he tailor made for Boots. Why? Why? Because he's a mover. He can move. Name one fighter that Jerron Boots Ennis has fought that can move. He ain't blowing out. Oh yeah, man. He probably don't blow him out, man. I don't think he's gonna blow out Clayton, man. I think it's gonna be a competitive fight, man. I think this is a step up fight. I have Jerron Boots Ennis winning the fight. Now, you feel what I'm saying? Like I had it a 50-50 fight. Like I didn't want to pick nobody. But, you know, I just wanted just to stay neutral. You know, I didn't want no horse in the race. But I could see Jerome Boots in a winning the fight. But it's not just going to be just no walkover. You know, you feel what I'm saying? He just ain't going to be up in there just pounding on it. No, I don't think that's going to happen. But Jerome Boots Ennis, he going to have to think a little bit. For real, he going to have to think a little bit against Castillo. He going to have to think a little bit. That fight isn't going the distance. Oh, okay. Okay, Tyrone. All right. I will be back. You feel what I'm saying? Like after that, if you right, we will give you your credit, brother. Think Clayton is going to. Oh yeah, like I think he gonna catch you with some good solid slots too, man. I just don't see it as being just a walkover because I seen Castillo Clayton box. Like you know what I'm saying? He know how to box. He's a boxer, and Castillo Clayton has been at the higher weight classes. That's what a lot of people don't know too. Like Castillo Clayton, he was fighting at 154. A few fights. He fought at 154. Man, that's what I'm scared of, T-Pitts. Him showboating. All that showboating and you feel what I'm saying? You trying to get the crowd into it. Fuck off, bro. Beat him up and then you can showboat. You feel what I'm saying? Like once he dazed, then you showboat. You feel what I'm saying? Like once you got him on the ground, then you do something. You feel what I'm saying? Good God. Oh yeah, like I'm gonna give him a chance. Like I'm not going against no Castillo Clayton. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I like how he box. I like how Castillo Clayton box. Like he make people think. He think he's gonna make Jerome Boots. Boots Ennis have to think. He's not gonna be able to just go up in there and just. Like just bulldoze Castillo Clayton. He's not gonna be able to do that. Why? Because Castillo Clayton has feet and he has a little bit of power. Right, he got 18 knockouts. He got 12. He got 18 fights with 12 knockouts. So he has a little power. He don't have that much, but he got a little pop. So, oh yeah, like how many rounds have Boots went? What? Like he ain't even went 12 rounds before, right? Right? But Boots ever went 12 rounds before? I don't even think he never went 12 rounds before. Yes, he had. Yeah, I don't know. He had to go 12 rounds because he's 28 and 26. So he had to go at least 2 fights, 12 rounds, right? But he not used to that. He not used to going in, right? He's not used to going to the trenches. So if Castillo Clayton can get it past the 6th round, and then we'll see how the fight turns out, right? We'll see the fight then. That's when the fight really begins, the 5th round on. Right? That's when the fight gonna really begin, and we're gonna see. If he beats Castillo Clayton, he would be 29-0 without a title fight. Oh yeah, like that's because they slow growed him in the boxing game. They didn't want him to. They brought him along the slow way. They didn't fast track him, right? They didn't fast track him. That man is fool. He only fought 2 times outside of Canada and has a name. It has no name on his resume. His last fight resume was 18-3. Oh man, he got the same fight on his resume. He got Lipinets on his resume too. Oh yeah, man. He haven't even fought 12 rounds before. Exactly. So it's like, man, but Castillo Clayton is the bigger fighter, right? He probably be smaller, but he has fought at the bigger weight classes. He has feet. He has stamina, right? He has a little pop in his punch. So we gonna see what happens, right? We're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see what happens. But he older, right? He's obviously the older fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously the older fighter, you guys. So, man, but Castillo Clayton, though, hopefully he could put up a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But he could be fooled. He could be fooled, like Tyrone said. He could be fooled. Right? He could be a straight meal. But we will see on Saturday. Okay. Now you only think he can win by decision fighting Clayton? Okay. Oh yeah. Yep, he did fight. But everybody was telling Erickson Lubin like that was too early for Erickson Lubin though, because everybody was telling him like, bro, you need more experience. You gon' And what happened? Got caught with that uppercut, and it's like, man, like the same punches that Fundora was catching him with, right? Uppercuts. So that means he didn't make no adjustments. After all this time, he haven't made any adjustments, right? Because he got caught with an uppercut against Charlo, and he was steady getting caught with uppercuts against Fundora. So he haven't made no adjustments after all this time. Lubin, that is, right? He haven't made no adjustments. Okay, for sure, bro. Good looking out. Oh yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Boots go up in there, he dominate, bro. Like, we gonna give him his credit. This a real channel over here, brother. Ain't like if he go in there and dominate, he gonna get his credit. But if he go in there and he struggle, then we gonna be like, see? Oh, okay. Now he been calling out Boots for a while. Oh, I didn't know that. Exactly, man. But people is taking him likely, because he ain't flashy, because he ain't the flashy guy, you feel what I'm saying? Because he ain't trying to do all this showboat and stuff. Man, he probably just be a workhorse, right? He probably just be working. Right? Like we always see Jerron Boots Ennis in the gym too, so he be working too. But like, I don't know. Oh yeah, he ready. He can go. He can do whatever. All right, like Jerron Boots Ennis, me, I just don't think that they're going to give him that title shot right now, though. He going to probably get it next year. Yes, he going to probably get a title shot next year, 2023. But in 2022, I don't see Jerron Boots Ennis getting a title shot. I do not see it happening this year. I don't even see him being the official mandatory after this fight with Custio Clayton. Right? Me, I think he's going to have to fight somebody else, and then he'll be the mandatory. The same thing they did to Louis King Kong Ortiz and a few other guys who fought with the IBF. They call it a final eliminator. Then when it's close to the fight, they call it a eliminator. They don't have to necessarily have to mandating Tyrone. They could call it a final eliminator. Then they could change and say it's an eliminator. And then they can make him fight somebody else. For example, King Kong Ortiz versus Charles Martin. That was supposed to be a final eliminator for the mandatory spot. But did they get the mandatory spot? No, they had to fight Herkovich. Somebody had to fight Herkovich. And then nobody want to fight Herkovich. Root for my hometown, Father Custio Clay, even though I'm picking Ennis to win. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not mad at you, Pink Fury. I'm not mad at you. Root for Custio Clayton. That's why I didn't really want to say who I got winning, because I just want to be neutral. I just want to look at the fight and enjoy the fight. Oh, yeah, bro. That's what the IBF does, though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they say it's a final eliminator. Then a few weeks before the fight, I just proved it the other day, on my channel. They say it's a final eliminator. Then a few weeks before the fight, they'll put out an article. Then it'll say eliminator. then you won't even think about the final eliminator or eliminator. Then after the fight, you be expecting this person to be the mandatory. Then they be like, no, they got to fight this other person to become the official mandatory. And you like, what? I thought it was a final eliminator. Like, no, but no, it was an eliminator. No, we never said it was a final. And then you go back to an article and they clearly say it was a final. You be like, you said it was a final. Then you changed it up. Oh man, look, because y'all look at boxing fans like we dumb. That's what y'all do. Y'all look at us like we straight up idiots. Right? And some of these boxers, obviously they be looking at these boxers like they idiots too. Right? You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, how could you call some a final eliminator? Then I beat this person. Then I'm supposed to be the mandatory. Then you put somebody else in front of me and say, okay, now you got to fight this person to be the official mandatory. What? No. No, I don't have to fight that person. I thought I was the mandatory after I fought this person. No, we never said you was going to be the official mandatory. We just called it a eliminator match. Yeah, bro. Yeah. They do it all the time, Tyrone. All the time. They do it all the time. So don't expect Jerron Boots Ennis. See, like, why you think that Jerron Boots Ennis is number 3 in the IBF? He should just be number 1. They can bump him up to number 1 without fighting nobody. It's nobody right there. Right? So they can bump him up to number 1. But they doing it for a reason. This is to give Errol Spence Jr. more time in the welterweight division. They slow dragging, right? You got to slow drag Boots Ennis. You slow drag him to get a championship. That way you can get more fights out of Errol Spence Jr. before he leave. You feel what I'm saying? Jerron Ennis is fast and he hits hard, but he can get caught at times. And that's why Custody Clayton has exactly. I seen him get caught by Lipinets. And I'm like, man, if somebody with power catch him like that, man, it's gonna be a bad day for him. A real bad day. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody with serious power catch him like that, like a Crawford. Oh no, you're gonna feel that. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? You're gonna feel it. But yeah, you guys, so I just think that Saturday is gonna be lit. You know, like I don't know who all on the undercard, but I'm waiting for this Custody Clayton and Jerron Ennis fight. And I'm waiting for, the Jermell Charlo. I'm kind of excited for it, but I'm not excited as I should be, I guess. Right? Because it is undisputed, but I'm not excited as I should be. Right? Because I think what Jermell gonna do when Crawford come up there, he gonna vacate the damn belt like a coward. Right? He gonna vacate the belt under the orders of the PBC and Al Heyman, just so they can keep those belts in-house, those other 3 belts in-house. Just so they can keep those other 3 belts in-house. They gonna have to, okay, and we're gonna drop 1 and keep 3. Right? Drop 1 and keep 3. Because if we chance 4, shit, Terrence Crawford can mess around and knock you out, Jermell Charlo, and now we don't got no belts. Right? No, we can't risk that. So we just gonna drop this WBO. We're gonna let him pick that up, and then then we just gonna, then we just gonna go it on with it. Man, and then once he figure out that he can't get no fight with you, he'll retire. Right? But what I think Crawford should do, he should go and fight Tim Tszyu in Australia, get your bag, get your money, because Tim Tszyu will give you about 8 to 10, right? Go and get your money. Come back. Josh Taylor should be at 147. You move back down to 147 and take on Josh Taylor in Scotland. Hey, now you just go on a road trip. Forget it.
Man, because it seems like that you don't get no respect out here in America, right? The best thing that we got going out here in America don't get no respect. That's American born. I'm not talking about no Canelo. I'm talking about American born. But Katie Taylor, yeah, she did take a risk. Yeah, she did take a risk. And the rematch is gonna be even litter. You know, man. I mean, that fight had me hyped. I mean, for real. I have never been that hyped for a woman fight. Never. I was hyped. Not even Clarissa Shields fights. You feel what I'm saying? I was really hyped for that fight. I'm like, damn, this fight. Probably how the atmosphere was. You know, that's probably what it was. It just what the atmosphere was just turned up. It was lit. You know, the crowd going crazy, everybody going crazy. And the card was good. You know, it had a good card, right? The whole card was good. So it's like, shit. Did no fight disappoint? It was, I mean, come on, man. Oh, yeah, like, I really like Amanda too. I like Katie too. See, now people, everything that I don't like Katie. No, I like Katie. No, I like Katie. Don't get it twisted. Katie, she can box. That was Katie's mistake with Amanda Serrano. She tried to go in there slugging, and you can't go in there slugging with a girl who can hit harder than you. You were supposed to box Serrano, and you could have made that fight easy. I mean, Katie Taylor could have made the fight a lot easier than what she did. A lot easier. But she probably wanted to get a, you know, they wanted to get a crowd. You know, that's what it was. Want to get a crowd, something to, you know, cheer about. Nobody back down. You feel what I'm saying? Like we warriors in the middle of the ring. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I felt, how they felt in that fight. Because Amanda Serrano, she said something to Katie Taylor when they had first step to each other. She said something, and you know, and they both started smirking a little bit. I'm like, man, they probably was like talking about like, damn, do you believe this? Do you believe this? This is crazy. Got caught like Sosa and flew into the rope. Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys. But I'm about to go and make me something to eat. I'm hungry as hell. And salute to everybody who came in the chat. You got your wrench, right, Pink Fury? Man, because I wrenched you up. Yeah, man. And whoever else want to wrench, just rock with your boy a little bit. You know, man. I just see y'all up in here. I don't know if I gave you one T-Piss, but you next on the list. Man, you know, like y'all just rock with your boy, man, and I'm gonna give out wrenches, man. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna give out wrenches. So salute to everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all for showing up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'm gone, you guys.